Oh man, I think this about the most most important video. This is the most important video that I can bring, and I want to bring it like this so people could see it. Yeah, people need to see this. They don't need to hear me talking. They need to hear me, see me showing them, and how I teach my students. I got to show and prove, not show and tell. So when I say you're a trichotomous being, you're a human being, and we're not gonna make this. This ain't on no more Israelite Hebrew type shit. All right, this is just straight up what it is. All right. So let me turn this back around, and I'm gonna write it out for you. All right. Everybody that's into lust, if you into lust, this video is for you. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Turn this thing around so I can write. All right. We're three beings. We're a trichotomous being. So we got spirit, which is the head. Let's put spirit right there. We got soul, that's in the center, and we got body that follows both the soul and the spirit. Now, how can I get access to your soul? Well, I can tap into your mind. If I tap into your mind, I spend enough time around you, I'm going to be heavy on your mind the minute things change. Yeah, the minute I can't spend much time with you, boy, I'm going to be heavy on your mind. Now I got access to your emotions. And because I got access to your emotions, I can ultimately affect your will and your purpose. Okay? That's your soul. Your body is of the flesh. This is the 3D you. This is the worldly you, your flesh. Alright, is there any love in the body? No. There's no love there. Alright, spirit at the top, the highest. Soul is centered. The soul have to balance the spirit and the body. Because your soul, by the mind being there, this is how you think. This is how you analyze. This is how you reason. This is how you make choices and decisions. Okay? So, the lust is here. Down here in the body. Well, what's the lust? What are the fruits when it comes to the lust in the body? What is the fruits from that? Addiction. Well, what are the addictions? Sex, money, drugs, alcohol. They say alcohol isn't a drug, so I didn't put it with drug. Alcohol. It's temporary. Everything that the lust is temporary. Now, just by default, you just being a human being, your soul got to lean one way or the other, meaning it's going to either lean here toward the spirit or it's going to lean here toward the flesh. That's why I say it's good to walk with what kind of spirit? The Holy One. The Holy One. What are the fruits of the spirit? What are the fruits of the spirit? Let me get back up here, down here to the lust real quick. The fruits of this is depression, anxiety. A lot of y'all can account to this. All right, that's there. All right. So, with the Holy Spirit, what are the fruits of the Holy Spirit? Peace, happiness, joy, love. Okay, this is love here. This is lust here. All right, but what's up here is not temporary. What's up here is permanent. That's why you got to seek. That's why you got to seek. That's why you got to take the time out to get to know somebody for who they really are. You can't go off of what they show you on the surface. That's external. You can't always go off of that. So mama say, look, patience is a virtue. Anybody that know patience know we dealing with some time here. You got to take out some time to discern. Now we living in a world to where you got to move and you got to ask questions. You got to know what to ask, when to ask it, who to ask it to. Because this is going to help you discern whether this person has character. You could discern the demeanor of a person without even entertaining them. You can observe them, and man, you can observe them. Their demeanor. Do they have integrity? Do they stand on morals? Go back and look at the videos that I dropped on the data and the dating and the questions to ask. But get back up here to the Holy Spirit. Oh, these are the fruits of the Spirit. Love is here. When you're connected through the Holy Spirit ain't gonna wake you up to go get a bottle of alcohol from the gas station, to go and call up the weed man, or go and call up one of your honeys and have sex with them and try to make money real quick, real fast off the back end. No. The thing that love does, it gives you a vision. Now you have a direction. You have a way to go. You have a way to go. You're being led. You have a spiritual hedge. So you're being led. And if you can see this vision, it's already happened. All right, if you can see your vision, it's already happened. All you have to do is walk in this word right here. Purpose. All right. You can find me on YouTube. If you type it in like this, most people be trying to find me. I know they be trying to find me, but you got to type it in just like this to find my channel. NHTLM. Alright. That's a T. NarcsHateTheyLoveMe. Alright, you got to type it just like that. Alright. So remember, people, when you into your lust, this is what you're dealing with. You're not dealing with character. You're not dealing with integrity. You're not dealing with the internals of a person. You're dealing with the external and what's on the surface. And a person a person that's into the externals, they're sexually out of control. They're the people that's walking around here saying that they have needs. I got needs. I got needs. I got needs. I got needs. You got needs, huh? You got needs? You do have a need to be free. You have a need to be free from all the demonic soul ties, all of these demonic relationships that you done put your circumstances, that you done put yourself in, and you done wasted all kind of time, and you done wasted your mind, and you done wasted your resources financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. You done wasted everything about you to try to build somebody up that came out here traumatized and broken. They came out here broken and traumatized and toxic. You can't build them up. You got to let them be them. But you got to learn how to discern this. You don't put yourself around nobody. Look, you don't subject your vessel. You don't subject your body. The temple is the body. God say keep it holy. You don't subject your body and your mind, nothing about you, to nobody that's already broken. You can't build them up. I don't care how healthy and whole you are. You can't build them up. You got to let God, because it got to be the will of that person and the will of God to get there and be a better them, to get there and change. You can't fix them. You can't fix them. Stop trying to fix them. Fuck them. Fuck them. You can't do it. I'm planting a seed right now. I tell everybody that if you're looking at me, I'm planting a seed right now because I have a vision to fulfill. So it's going to be a season to plant. It's going to be a season to sow. And it's going to be a season to reap. All right. But you can't subject yourself to some bullshit. And you done came out of something that God done showed you favor, and this how you repay him. The difference between boys and men. Let me tell you the difference. The difference between boys and men. Men can control themselves around beautiful women. Women that may sexualize themselves, show they body. Men can control themselves around it. Boys can't. Boys are out of control. Boys say, I need, I got needs. I got needs. I gotta get married now. I got needs. If you can't control your flesh and you leaning towards your flesh, you ain't covered by a spiritual hedge. And you got to be covered by a spiritual hedge to lead somebody like me. And I'm not saying you'll go get somebody like me, to people that's on the video. Nah, you ain't got to get nobody like me. That's fine. I'm just telling you, a whole and healthy woman know that she got to have a guy that's godly conscious. He don't have to be spiritually mature, but he got to believe in something. He got to believe in God. He got to have a relationship with him. Because how he going to be the hedge over me? If I love Christ, how he going to be the hedge over me? And he don't even know Christ. So get up off the lust. The lust is temporary. It means you're no good. You ever heard of the term, the phrase they say, everything glitter ain't gold? That's what we getting into right now. That's what we getting into. Everything that glitter, it ain't gold. So to your lust people, they say he got to be this tall, have a six pack. The girl got to have a coke body and a big booty. All that gonna get old. Yeah. Women buy. This is a fact here. All right, this is a fact. Within age, as all women get older, their bones get heavier. The bones get heavier. So they'll never look like they did when they was in their 20s when you first met them, 30s when you first met them, and all of that. So the once the flesh leave out the window, what you got to hold on to, men? You got to hold on to the spirit. And you don't have no business having sex or entertaining nobody if you ain't got your vision. If you ain't doing something with it. When Adam came here, he was whole and healthy. He already had a vision. He already had it going on. He wasn't lonely. He wasn't lonely. God said he needed help. He got too much going on. He need a help meet. Not a help mate. He need a help meet. So let me pull this reel right out of you, Adam. And put a whole and healthy woman on your team to help you run your kingdom. So let me put it more so in this time. All right. If you have a vision to where you say, look, I want to write a book about this. If you're a guy and you listening, you say, I want to write a book about my experience. I want to do a movie about my experiences. You need a queen, or you need a woman that's going to come in there and help you facilitate the vision. Package the books up. Start a cast. Yeah, we need a cast of people that's going to try out for these parts here. And it's when a woman come in and help you bring that vision to life. I told everybody in the group and also on my personal page, if your mind is disconnected from your spirit, you have been broken. You can't get to your vision. You've been broken. Go back to the whiteboard. You've been broken. All of those three entities have to be aligned. The way that I said they have to be aligned. For the Holy Spirit to come in and do what the Holy Spirit gonna do with you and for you. That's all I'm saying. This ain't rocket science. Alright? So the ones with the lust, you're feeding into your body, your flesh, and you never minding the spirit. And you call yourself wanting God to do something for you in your life. God ain't gonna do it. He don't even hear what you're saying. He ain't gonna do it and he don't hear what you're saying because you don't have nothing to line. Faith without works is dead. So you don't have nothing there for him to work with. You don't have nothing there for him to work with. How you gonna work with anything? You ain't doing the work on your part. You can't just wait on, you just gonna do all this what you want to do, and then when you say I'm sorry, or you done been broken down all, and you done been broke down enough, you can't go no more low. Man, you can't go no more low. Now you want God to come in and do something for you after you done did what you wanted to do for so long, and God done took his hands off you and said, I'm gonna let him be. Now you want God to do something for you. Don't be selfish. Do something for yourself. I tell you, the name of the game is show and prove. It's not show and tell. It's not. I'm NarcsHateTheyLoveMe, y'all. I have a group on Facebook, Narcissist Anonymous 202, The Fight Within Me. Alright. 202, The Fight Within Me. I'm sorry about that. I almost dropped my phone. Write this down, how I showed it to you, so you can understand what's going on. I feel liberated knowing now what's really going on. I'm not just out here no more. I actually see my vision coming to pass, coming to life. All right. Take care, y'all. Peace. I love you.